You know, it seems we can't go a year or so without some celebrity or sports athlete or somebody coming out and doing something so controversial that it gets the whole media world talking. And sometimes these athletes, comedians, celebrities, they do it because they want to be relevant again. You can add Kathy Griffin to that list of sports athletes and celebrities that trying to make themselves relevant. Now, Kathy Griffin did apologize for what she did. Now, in case some of you don't know what she did, she recently took part in a photo shoot with Tyler Shields. Tyler Shields is from what social media has said, is a controversial photographer. And what Kathy Griffin did was basically looked upon by a lot of people as disgusting and disturbing and just not very non-American, if you will. Basically what she did is she did a photo shoot where she held up a bloodied, decapitated head of Donald Trump. Now, it was a model head, of course, but she held it up. And I looked at this first time on Facebook, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I saw it, and she did say something about, I don't know what she said when I originally saw it, but she said something, and I'm not going to mention it, what it is. You probably know what it is. But I was like, what? You know, I was like, wait, it's like, whoa, this is way too far. I've been thinking this, you know, Kathy Griffin has been known to do a lot of controversial things. You look at her Wikipedia page, it's got a section about a lot of the controversy she's been a part of. Heck, according to her Wikipedia and various other sites, she has claimed, if not been legitimately backed up by the fact that she has been banned from several talk shows. She has been banned from the Apollo Theater. I mean, even religiously, she's been controversial. I mean, she did an Emmy Awards, she gave an Emmy Award-winning speech at the Creative Arts Emmy Awards. And she said something that really got under the skin of a lot of Catholics and Christians. And to say that she has gone down so far as one of the most controversial, if not one of the most, how to put, controversial, you know, topical comedians, stand-up comedians out there, I don't know what does. I mean, here's somebody that, according to Wikipedia, got her start on Suddenly Susan. She's made appearances elsewhere. She's done a voice in Dinotopia. She's done a lot. She's won awards for her stand-up comedy albums and her stand-up performances. She's basically someone that's not afraid to tell it like it is. But she does it in a way that puts her in a spotlight that almost makes her untrustworthy. It's like, can you really trust this woman to do her job? Or to do her routine? Or to come up and be a hostess? Or whatever? Without causing trouble, without stirring up the pot. And yet, somehow, some way, she does. But you always feel that, okay, a comedian, a celebrity, sports athlete that's been controversial in the past, They can't go any further than that, right? Well, here she did. Even excuse me, even Melania Trump took to social media and basically bashed Kathy for what she did. Kathy, she basically bashed it. She said the same thing everybody else has been saying. It was distasteful, it was disgusting, it was woeful, if you will. It was just, whether you like Donald Trump or you don't, it was not the right thing to do. I mean, what was she going to do if it was Hillary? I mean, here's a question. Would she have done the same thing if Hillary Clinton was in office? Think about that. Would she have done the same thing? Maybe, maybe not. If Hillary Clinton had become president, would she have done it? We can't say if she would have or not. But here's the thing. You can like Donald Trump, you can hate Donald Trump. You can disagree with his methods, you can agree with his methods. You can disagree with his plans to put a wall up on the border, you can disagree with it. Or, wait a minute, what I'm saying is you can agree with him to put a wall on the border, or you can disagree with it. The point is, you don't have to come out and do something like that, because all you're doing, in a sense, whether you didn't mean to do it or not. Because I'm pretty sure Kathy, when she agreed to do the photo shoot, pretty much knew she was going to go too far. Heck, I think she even apologized on a video right after they did it. And then apologized again. And here's what's funny. I was wondering, here's what's funny about this for me. I didn't know exactly what role she played with CNN. CNN is a top news anchor, one of the best in the world. Sometimes, one of the premier news channels out there. I didn't know what role she had with CNN until I looked online and found out that she had done the New Year's telecast with Anderson Cooper. Well, she ain't doing that no more. She ain't doing anything with Squatty Potty, as they call it. I mean, CNN has come out and said that what she did was wrong, distasteful, disgusting. Anderson Cooper said the same thing, but one representative at CNN said that they were glad she had apologized. Now, is that going to get her a job back with CNN or get her a job with Fox News or anybody else? Probably not. She's going on tour here in California in the next couple months. Is she going to get a warm reception when she comes out on stage? Heck no. The thing is, Kathy Griffin, if she's going to want to get people on her side again, my suggestion to her is when she comes out is to say, before I do this, is to tell the people, that audience right there, because there's going to be a lot of Trump supporters in those audiences, believe it or not, is for her to come out and basically apologize for what she had done at every venue she goes to. Every theater, arena, club, wherever she goes to, makes an appearance to do her routine. She needs to start it off by saying she's sorry for what she did. She didn't mean for it to happen, and probably even promise, if she can keep the promise, not to go through something like that again, or do something like that again. I mean, here's the thing, we can't, but here's what's weird about this. We can put all the blame on Kathy Griffin we want. There's no doubt she deserves it for partaking in this photo shoot. But the person that also needs to share the blame is that Tyler Shields. He's a controversial photographer, right? And if controversial is always near someone's profession that they do, that will usually tell you that that person is walking a tightrope, and that when you agree to do something with that person, you're going to be walking that tightrope with them. And that's exactly what happened here. So Kathy, yeah, she should take the blame. Yes, it's good she's apologizing. She's going to have to do that everywhere she goes from now on. But she's not the only one who should take the blame. Tyler Shields should be the one that takes the blame as well. And if I'm in the photography business, if I'm in the professional photography business, I revoke this guy's license. I ban this guy from ever doing any more professional photo shoots. And I get him out of the business if he's going to go as far as having somebody like Kathy do this. The fact is, we all have our opinions and our likes and dislikes about Donald Trump. We can come out here and vocally say how we feel. We can go on social media and say how we feel. But it doesn't mean we can go out there and do something like that. Because that's basically, you're basically giving the people that want to see Donald Trump figuratively and if not literally, want to see Donald Trump in said situation that you posed that model head in for real. Figuratively and literally, you are giving those people more ammunition to want to see it happen for real. And that's not good. That is not good when you end up giving people more ammunition to want to see that become a reality. That's not good. And you know damn well that Secret Service, security, it's going to be upped in a huge way every time Donald goes somewhere. Because like I said, that right there, that photo is going to give them ammunition. It's going to give the people that figuratively, if not literally, want to see it happen for real, more ammunition, and that's not a good thing. Like I said, you can disagree and agree with Donald's methods. You can agree and disagree with his decisions. But the fact of the matter is this. It's one thing to go on social media and type up your frustrations. It's one thing to go on social media and on camera view and on camera vocalize, if not, it's one thing to, like I said, to go on social media like Facebook and Twitter and type up your frustration. Probably record your frustrations live or whatever. It's the same thing with YouTube. It's one thing to type up how you feel in the comment section. It's another to go on camera and vocalize your frustrations, your agreements or your disagreements. But it's another to go this route. But it's another thing to go this route, because going this route gives people figuratively and literally more ammunition to want to see it happen for real, and that's not good. And I guarantee you, there are people that maybe don't like Donald Trump that feel that Kathy went too far. And what it does, in a sense, if you think about it as well, it might even give more sympathy for Trump. It may make them realize, hey, if somebody wants this to happen to him, and it's going to give more ammunition for it to happen, maybe the guy isn't as bad as we thought he is. Because think about it this way. Donald Trump, whether you like him or not, is a guy of action. Apparently he's a guy of action that will do what he has to do, what he says he's going to do, whether you like it or you don't. Like I said, either you like it or you don't. He's a man of action. Now, I didn't vote this year, I will say that, but even if I did, I probably would have voted for him. Because like my mom says, you want the lesser of two evils, guess what? This is probably the best choice you got. The point what I'm getting at is, like I said, it's one thing to type up your frustration on social media and your agreements and disagreements with what he's doing. It's another to come on camera on YouTube, VidMe, Dailymotion, Facebook, Twitter, and vocalize how you feel about what he's doing. and share it with the world, whether you agree or disagree with it. But it's another to go in this direction. Because all you're doing is giving ammunition to people that don't need ammunition. You're giving ammunition to people that don't need it, who want to figuratively, if not literally, see it happen for real. And that's not good. It's not good, and it's pathetic. Kathy Griffin, I'm glad you took the responsibility to apologize for your actions. But it's going to take more than just an apology. Every time you go out on stage, Kathy, people are going to ridicule you and boo you. And the first thing you're going to have to do is publicly apologize to each and every one of them for what you did. And give a vow that you will never do something like that again. And as far as Tyler Shields goes, let me say this. The guy has the freedom to photo whatever he wants. To photograph whatever he wants. But if he's doing it for a professional living, fine. You want to make money? Do it on your own. But if I'm part of the professional photography business, I revoke his license, I suspend him indefinitely, and I get him out of the business and let him try to do it on his own. If I'm a magazine or an online site, I suspend him, is what I do. I ban him. I disassociate myself with him. So that way, maybe he'll get the message. You want to work again? You want to make money with us? You want to have us post your photos again? No problem. Clean up your act. Because again, like I said, Kathy takes the blame, yes, but she shouldn't take it alone. So should Tyler Shields. But let me know what you guys think. Give me your comments below. What do you think about this whole situation? Do you agree with anything that I said? And I'll talk to y'all later.